They have their own medical team, so I'm sure that they examine the two little girls. We don't know if they're going to be taken to a hospital. If they do, it could be somewhere here in North Mississippi or even, from what I heard, Lebanon or in Memphis. And again, Adam Mayes, his body is now en route to Jackson for an autopsy. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Sonia Walls. Back to you, Terry.
All right, we did talk earlier during the WLV News at 9 with Union County Coroner Mark Golding. He was the man who did pronounce Adam Mayes dead this evening. He's nice enough to join us once again on the phone. Coroner Golding, thank you again for joining us. We appreciate it very much. If you don't mind, sir, if you would, for our viewers, excuse me, tonight at 10 o'clock, if you would, recap a little bit about what did happen this evening. You were called, I believe, to go to the Baptist church, or were you called to go to the hospital?
Okay, at approximately around 8 p.m. tonight, Terry, we did receive a call of the circumstances that had went down out around the Mount Zion Church in the Alpine community. At that point, we did respond to the scene. The body was transported from there to Baptist Memorial Hospital in Union County. At approximately 8:17 p.m., the body of Adam Mayes was pronounced dead there at the hospital. At this time, he is en route to Jackson for an autopsy to be performed.
Mr. Golding, and I'm not trying to get you in an area that you may not need to be speaking about right now, but let me just ask you, based on what you just mentioned, do you believe that Mr. Mayes was dead at the scene there? I know you couldn't pronounce him dead until the hospital, but in your expertise judgment, do you think he was dead there on the scene near the church building?
At the scene, the EMTs did respond. Apparently, they did see that he did have some type of pulse.
Okay.
And in their authority, by that means they have to transport him to the hospital.
Right.
Of course, upon arrival at the hospital, they did try to resuscitate Mr. Mayes with no response.
Okay.
And at that time, he was pronounced at the hospital. And like I say, at this time, I do have my deputy coroners en route to Jackson with him for an autopsy.
Okay. Mr. Golding, let me shift with you for just a moment and talk about the two children. What's your good expertise opinion about their condition this evening?
From what I'm gathering, Terry, the children are in good shape, according to what Sheriff Edwards told you earlier. Of course, you've got to imagine these young girls have been through such a tragic event. They've been out in the woods here and everything, and we're just so thankful that they're okay. And like I say, at this time, we're a small county. We all bond together. All of us always come together. And we just want to thank everybody for all the help that they have given us in this case and everything. We couldn't have done this without the help of all the other agencies, and we certainly appreciate everyone's help in this.
Well, again, it goes without saying, you all have been working on this around the clock. And thank you, and thank Jimmy Edwards, the sheriff there in Union County, and all the folks that have been doing such a great job. We appreciate so much what you've done, and we're so thankful that this is over now. It has come to somewhat of a tragic, end there for Adam Mayes, but a good end for those two little children of the Bain family. Now, we do want to remind you that you can go to our website, WTVA.com. We're trying to update it as best we can at this point, but it is going to be updated, and we'll have on there all the different information that we've been trying to share with you this evening. And you can stay with our website, WTVA.com, throughout the evening for some updates. WTVA CJ LeMaster is in charge of doing that right now because it is still a developing news story. And also, be sure and wake up with us in the morning for WTVA News Today. We'll have all the latest information on this, and that all begins at 4:55 a.m. tomorrow morning. We are going to take a break. We've got more news to tell you about right here on WTVA News at 10. Please stay with us.